Welcome to the Blue 51 podcast. I'm here at the barber shop again on a Friday. It's not 12 o'clock because your boy overslept. We're not going to judge me, though, all right? We're not going to judge me because I get judged in here enough by all these motherfuckers. I'm not going to curse at them. I'm not going to curse at them. All right, so this is Kev's chair. It's currently empty.
Say what's up, Kev.
Say, what's up, Kev? What's up, Kev? That's how you sound. His voice be like that. What's up, Kev? That's how you sound. When you going to hear him, you're going to sound just like that. My girl, Kathy. I'm going to kiss Kathy. Kiss my girl. That's my girl, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby right there. Then we got Monty. Monty said he liked him long. I said, Monty said he liked him long. He's like, don't doubt me on that, man. Don't let me. We just switched the word because he didn't say pause. Then we got Big Phil. Like, don't you in here getting a cut? Like, you ain't. When the last time, Blaze? When the last time you get a cut, Blaze?
It's been a while, man.
You know what I'm saying, Blaze, we back in this joint. Blaze, I'm gonna start. You know what? Cause Sean not here. I'm gonna start with you, Blaze. You can talk while you get your cut. Phil can work around it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the question I gotta ask you today is, how do you treat your woman? Like, how is a man supposed to treat his woman? Like, what's the standard? The reason I asked this question, let me give you a prefix, right? I seen this post online where a man was like, men want women to be submissive, but the way he gets his woman to be submissive is that he pays the bills, he books her flights, he puts money in her purse, even though she has her own money. He listens to her, he takes care of things, he fixes things around the house. He does things so she wants to be submissive because he takes care of everything, right? That's how you get submission out of a woman. And it bothered me. It actually pissed me off a little bit because I'm like, that idea is crazy. I think that to me, it didn't match up with what I think being a man is, right? And it wasn't so much the provisions as it was the standard of this is just what you do, because you can't do that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how do you, and I'll get back on my point later. What I want to ask you is, how do you, as a man, how do you think, or what do you believe is the way that a man takes care of a woman?
For me, I think a man should take care of a woman, security-wise.
How though? How? Give me an example of a man taking care of a woman.
Just being a protector. You know what I mean? Being a protector. Let's say, me and my woman live together, right? If somebody knock at the door late at night or whatever, or let's say an intruder breaks in, right? You ain't. And I've heard this done before. I've heard a nigga that sent this woman down there like, hey, you come with me, type shit. Nah,
not you come with me.
Yeah, I've heard that you come with me.
This is your people's.
Nah.
Nah, don't deny your people, nigga. This is your people's.
Not my people. Not my people. But a person.
But a person, not a cartoon.
Somewhere. I don't know where I seen this nigga. But he was talking like he told his girl to come with him, and he wasn't ready to go downstairs until she came with him. See, that's what I mean. Like, example as a protector, I'm going down there by myself. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell my woman to come with me downstairs type shit. That's not a man right there to me.
So a man, you would say security. So providing security for your woman as far as physical security.
Yeah. Security. We in 2024. Women should be able to get their own bag nowadays.
So you think, so you a 50-50 nigga. You one of them niggas that like they should take care of half the bills, or like that's
facts. Half the bills.
Now you think half the bills is just because of the relationship, or is half the bills because of financial security? Because I've heard two arguments, right? One argument was come to the relationship because we in a relationship, we should both take care of it. But let me put it this way, right? Stay together, and just for the sake of round numbers, right? You and your wife together you and your girl together, or wife, doesn't matter. Y'all living together, I feel like that's a step before marriage, right? So like, you and your woman are together, and together y'all make $100,000 a year together, combined income. Okay. You make 70, she makes 30. Okay. Do you think you should split the bills in that situation, where she makes 70, you make $70,000 a year, she makes $30,000 a year?
I think maybe I should handle the rent, and she should take care of the bills. Yeah.
So you wouldn't do it on a situation where it's like, hey, baby, I'm gonna take care of but percentage of my check.
So if I make 70, right? She makes 30. Let's see. Then we'll break the bills down that way. 70-30.
You would just split all the bills.
30% of the bills, and I'll take care of 70. Why we can't do it like that? You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at that. I'm just, I was curious. I think that it depends on what function for you. My thing about relationships is,
exactly.
You pay the rent, she take care of the electric or the gas, because that's something slight.
Right.
Why do you guys want to do that? Is that taking care? You think that's taking care of your woman? Is that security for your woman?
They ain't got nothing to do with the groceries. They ain't got nothing to do with the toiletries.
But is that taking care of your woman if she's splitting the bills? Because she can do that same. She can do.
You got a roof over your head.
She can do the same
What about
thing.
the condo?
She can do the same.
Hey,
She
look,
can
look.
do the same thing with one of her girlfriends.
All right, so or I
But
take
we
care of
together.
everything.
She was not a girlfriend. We together.
She got.
And I'm the man,
I want to be
protect.
like you protect. So the only thing you add in extra is the fact
Protect
that you
her
can go
pocket.
down
No,
there
I
and
protect her
check.
around the house. I
Gotta protect
protect
her
her.
pocket.
You know what I'm saying? Anything.
You protect her physically, but that's the only thing you guys are offering outside of And I say you guys, but I mean the only thing that
Be
you
her
guys would
friend, be
provide.
her best friend,
Her
be-
best friend could live with her and split the bills the same way.
But she want me.
She wants you to live with her, so you're gonna split the bills with her 50-50 or 70-30, based off the income or whatever. You split it that way. But just saying that she would have to contribute financially to the household in order to live
Most
together.
females would want to contribute.
Why do you want to do that?
Because it's like we're together, so we could do bills together too. We
Okay,
together,
so
we
it's,
eat together, we shop
to
together.
you, it's about being together. It's the fact that we share this life,
Right,
share this house,
we can share everything.
share the
The
responsibility.
responsibilities of what the ins and outs of being together and financially.
Do you think that offers financial security to your woman if she splits the bills 50-50 with her man? Do you think that financial stress would add to security or take away from security for the woman?
Add.
You think it would add to security, split
Then I'm gonna give you
50-50?
my all.
And what does your all look like? Because I mean, like, the reason why we're having this pod today is how do you take care of a woman? Because again, I think that what that man said is the ideal relationship for most women, right? I see a lot of posts, a lot of memes, a lot of viral moments where women are asking for the standard of being secured, where there's financial security in the sense of, but what have you done for me lately? What bill are you paying my bills? At this time it's like a 20 years of this mantra.
Everything. They gonna look at her like, man, I'm taking care of you like a little child. You my girl. You give me something, I can get that anyway. What are you doing? Like, what are you contributing other than your butt?
Well, when you start out, but hold on, when a woman gets married, her father only gives her away and say, "Take care of my child." So ideally, I'm gonna take care of my daughter financially for the rest of her life, right? But when I give it to a man, I expect that man to cater to my daughter the way that I do. I'm not gonna hold you. I take care of my daughter financially. She don't take care of nothing. Her mother be mad because I clean her bathroom, I wash her clothes, I make her bed. I take care of my child to the umpteenth degree, right? To the point where her mom was like, when you gonna make her do something? She ain't gotta do nothing. That's my baby, right? So when I give it to a dude, I'm expecting to take care of my dude. I'm making the standard ridiculous, right? But I expect him to take on some of that financial. So if my baby leave me from paying zero, my baby take care of me paying no bills, right? Get with a man that's like, yo, you come in here, you paying here 50-50. You cleaning 50% of the time, da-da-da. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a feel away. I'm like, nigga, what you doing? What are you doing that's different from her living with Shelly? Or living with Bernice? Like, she can live with her girlfriend and have the same lifestyle. So I'm not disagreeing with y'all, right? I'm not disagreeing with you guys. What I'm asking you guys is, why do you feel that way, right? Why is that a value for you guys? Because I know you, right? I know you want to take care of your woman, but what does taking care of your woman look like? Are you saying splitting 50-50? That is not taking care of your woman in a romantic way, right? Because she could do that same thing other than sex. Because at the same time you say only her butt, but you like, the only difference is that you giving her D. Like, that's the only difference. So like, what exactly are you giving this woman that makes you the man in this relationship? And I'm not saying that you guys are wrong for feeling that way, because I agree. I think financially supporting a woman, you can financially support the wrong woman. If that's your standard for manhood, you can mess up and overextend for the wrong woman.
Girl, take everything you got and run around as, oh, he's a sucker and do all of
Facts. And I refuse to look like a punk out here. So I hear you with the apprehension, because there's a lot of, not gold digging, but there's a lot of sneaky women, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful.
3 or 4
So
of them just like you.
so how is being a man, what makes you different, right? What makes you different?
I'll bust a nigga in the head, you can disrespect her.
So
That's
the reality is your physicality, the fact that you physically there. You know what? I'm gonna ask Ashley the same question and see what she say, because I'm curious. We gonna come back to it in a second. Can we turn that down for a second? I wanna ask you a question. Oh, what's up, Brody? You know what I'm saying? You can answer the question too. I think it's very. This all you? This what you doing? This shit? Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Man, take care of the praise of this motherfucker. All right, well look, I got a question. The question today is, how do you take care of your woman? That's the name of the question, right? Which is, I was curious because I read this thing where this man was saying, taking care of his woman, how he does it is because my woman is submissive because I take care of everything. I take care of the bills. I fix things. I put money in her purse even though she has her own money. I book flights. I listen to her. I do everything and she's submissive to me by return and she's an alpha woman, she does all these things. And to me that was some punk shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I think that is the standard of masculinity is whack. Not because of taking care of my woman is wrong, because I do everything for my lady, right? I do everything for my daughter because I want to show her how a man takes care of a woman. I do everything for her. So I know my standard is very similar. But I think my problem with it was it didn't have any discernment on who to apply that to, right? But I was thinking for me, so I was curious as a woman, how does a man take care of you? Is what I would ask you, right? And what things does a man do to take care of you? And I'm gonna ask you what things do you do to take care of a woman after this? So I'm just letting you know, what things does a man have to do? Well, for you, for a man to be your man, what things does he need to do?
I would say I just need to feel
Smack my microphone again. We boxing.
my just feel a sense of security.
How does a man secure you?
Make me feel like we have a strong foundation, like that.
Why you looking like you guilty?
I'm
Let her answer the question, man.
This is a really
I know you
important
ain't.
question.
This is what happens when you're in a barbershop. You get drunk barbers, and drunk members, and drunk customers. They've been on that yak all morning. It is 9 a.m. right now. They are drunk. They're not drunk.
When I walked past, she looked like
Because she thinking about a real deep question, man. I'm going to ask you later.
What was the question?
Question was about how you take care of a plant.
You order it.
you water it, right, Red?
Don't ask. Right now, here, that's a cameraman. That's not Red, that's a cameraman right now.
Sun and water.
Sun and water.
Hold on, she like plants too. So
And we're not really asking about plants, so I'm going to get back to that. I'll get back. Why is,
What's in
why,
the soil though? The nutrition.
Yes.
You need the minerals.
Yes.
you need nutrition.
She's in our community. She like plants too. So
Yeah.
Plants you like?
Alright.
The ones with them.
These niggas is coming. Get out! I need to ask her a question. Leave now. Go. You know, Kev, one of the main dudes on the show. Kev, one of the main dudes on the show. He interrupted my interview. Get out of here. Let me ask her my question.
hey, Red, she got a garden.
All right, now back to it. I apologize. I got to re-ask so I can make this clip cohesive. What things does a man do for you to be your man? Like, well, how does a man take care of you? You said security.
Actually, that's funny he said that because watering is very important. Like,
So how does a man, I guess, you didn't define what security looked like to you,
Okay.
right? So what does security look like to you?
just a stability. Make me feel like
You gotta give me an example, baby, because I'm you saying the words and I know,
Okay.
but I'm curious to like, if I had to define these words for your daughter,
yeah.
It's hard.
how would you define
It is
those
kinda
words?
hard.
It's hard.
I know it's funny though. If it's hard for you to define what you want, how the fuck is a man supposed to know what you want? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you up top right there. You can't even put it into words. I'm being real with you, right? I'm asking you, and I'm not even pursuing you. So I'm asking you.
That is real.
If you can't give it to me in words, and I think a lot of people date like that. They don't have it in words, and you want somebody to understand you, but you don't understand yourself. So like, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that date.
You was talking about me.
When I heard homie put that post up, I'll be honest with you. That works for him and his woman. That's perfect. But to me, from my standard, that's some simpy shit. I was like, Brody, when do you take care of yourself? If you taking care of everything for her, and you like, I lead. What the fuck is you leading? Nigga, sound like you work for
Well,
her.
she should be doing the same though.
He didn't say what she was doing. He just said the reason why a woman submits to me is because I literally I work for her. I put money in her pocket. I clean the house. I fix things. I listen to her. You literally work for your woman, and I'm not mad at you because I understand being available, but I don't like that. I ain't like how that read to me for my own reasons. So I was curious. So, you're the only woman in the shop I could talk to right now.
Right,
So I'm like,
okay.
security. Can you give me an example of security or of stability? Can you give me an example of those things?
Security and stability. Stability that we are financially stable, right?
We say we. Are you contributing 50-50 to the bills? Or are you
50-50?
are you taking care of the bill?
50-50?
50-50? Wait a minute. What's wrong?
Ho, no 50-50. Ain't no 50-50 nothing.
This
So,
is so funny
hold
because
on.
We were
back
literally
here.
just having this
We
conversation.
literally were
That's
having
crazy.
this
You can't-
conversation. We literally were like.
Yeah, because y'all felt it. I knew today was the day to come in here and talk about taking care of your woman. I knew today was the day. So hold on.
50-50.
You said no 50-50. I was talking to them about that. So why not? Well, not why not. So if you make it, hold on.
The man is the provider. The man provides. The man pays the bills.
So if he make,
The woman takes care of home. The woman takes care of home. Now, if that man falls short, the woman should have some type of means to be able to pick up the slack.
So let me ask you a
Do you
question.
have a household account?
Let me ask you a question before I get there. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
There's a
question.
household account.
Hold on, let me ask you a question, right? So,
You're fine.
so if y'all
We know
make,
that because we were
if you
already
make
having-
$100,000 in the household, right, together, y'all make $100,000 together, combined incomes.
Okay.
He makes $70,000, you make $30,000. You expect him to pay all the bills out of his $70,000. You keep your $30,000 in your pocket, or do you contribute any portion of your $30,000 goes towards the household?
I'm going to contribute to the betterment of the household.
So you make 30. So you make 30%. So you make 30%. You make 30% of the. You make 30% of the household income. He makes 70% of the household income. You have $100,000 that come into that house. You want him to make. So you're okay living he's gonna have a household, but he's paying
Well, why
all
is
the
he
money.
making 30%?
He's making 70%. So he's making
Alright,
70%.
you're making 30%.
You're making 30%. You're telling me that he has to. Your expectation is for him to cover 100% of the income. So why are you working? If he's covering 100% of it, why are you working? What are you working for?
I'm not working. I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. If he's doing 100%, he's working, he's paying 100% so I can be a stay-at-home mom, so that I can make sure the children are well taken care of. He's well taken care of. Whatever he want, anytime he want, gonna be done.
I have a question, right? So when you get mad at your man
Mm-hmm.
and you guys aren't getting along, what do you do? And this is if it violates, you let me
Hey,
know.
bro, be careful.
I'm not
You
trying to
got my
violate.
hair.
If you mad, now we got you, Brody. We jumped the shit out of her now.
No.
He said,
Wait a minute.
nah, but so what? She's going faster. Nah, so you mad at your man, and do you withhold sex when you're mad at him?
You can't do that if he's taking care of things 100%. You cannot do that.
So then how could you get mad?
Yeah, I'm starting to like Ashley.
He's gonna have a bubble bath ran. His food's gonna be on the table.
But you didn't answer.
She put out her profile ad right quick. Hold on.
Everything and anything that he want done gonna get done.
He said if you're mad.
Keep singing,
I
baby.
don't-
Keep singing.
Okay, I'm gonna be mad, but he's still gonna get what he want done.
Bam, bingo, bongo, my nigga. First off, Ashley's not available. No, we gonna get that off the table right now. This nigga said whatever. Yo. I knew today's podcast was gonna open some doors for me. I knew. I knew it. All right, Brody, your question. How does a man take care of a woman? For you, how does a man take care of a woman? And again, I'm asking because I want to know. I want to get the words together because I know that post bothered me. I was online with my mans and them. I was talking to my brothers and I was like, yo, I read this shit. I actually got my mans killed. we was looting. And he was talking, we was getting real deep in the conversation. My man got hit up. More of the story is I'm very curious about the wording. Like, that man felt like that was the way that a man's supposed to take care of a woman, and I felt like that was too much. For me, it was too much. So I'm curious for you.
Which woman?
His woman. He said a man was talking about taking care of a man.
didn't hear it?
You no, he didn't get asked a question, so he trying to jump in every time he can jump in. Let me ask him right quick, and I'm gonna come to you. But homie, I already told you the story already. So my question for you is, how does a man take care of a woman? How do you take care of your woman? What's taking care of your woman look like? Examples.
It's really about just being emotionally available. Emotional availability. So we're all adults, right? So she's already proven that she can handle what she has to handle and with the ebbs and flows of her life. I'm here to increase and enhance that. So you do that, yes, by being there financially and helping them where they fall short because they had a whole life before you. But you really do that and you really show off you're doing that by being there emotionally and being able to withstand their emotional tirades from time to time.
First off, that's not a lie, but I think that's how you manage any relationship. I think because I have my moments where I'm done with everybody, and my niggas gotta be like, this nigga is fucking pissed. This nigga need to chill out. And then if my lady or the woman I'm dealing with, it's like, yo, nigga, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I think every relationship requires a level of emotional maturity where you have to manage it. So it's hard for me to take that singularly like to a romantic relationship. Because I don't see the difference, you know what I'm saying? Like I pay attention. Like I know when my niggas, when I talk to my peoples, I can tell when someone I'm training. Cause I do a lot of training, like one-on-ones. I can tell by their body language or something that's bothering them. You know what I'm saying? Someone comes to my class, I could tell. And these aren't people that I'm intimate with to any degree, right? I would see them for an hour at a time, but I pay enough attention to them emotionally or just their physical. And especially as a personal trainer, you have to take in skin color and breathing and all the rest of this shit, right? But like I'm especially acute in my perception of people. And I actually can pay attention to just the way that they laugh at a joke, the pause they take before they laugh or something. You know what I mean? So when I'm paying that much attention to somebody that's not romantic, it's weird for me to hear like I don't get the differential. Right? I don't know where it's different from just a regular relationship.
I understand that, and I'll explain a little bit more. So, what it sounds like is that you have an empathic ability that exceeds the normal person.
Facts.
So, with that being said, it doesn't surprise me that you don't see that there's a difference between that. But most people, even if we're just kicking it and we didn't kicked it for 6, 7 years, I'm not really in tune with what you're going through. So to have an emotional connection with somebody is number one, the first step in intimacy. So for you to be able to understand that fluctuation with your partner and be able to be there, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the regular stuff when you see this person, they wanted tea today instead of coffee. What's going on? Like the extra deeper stuff when she's writing and her letters look different. It's the really, really small things. That's
Okay.
how I take care of my woman. The really small things.
I think that's actually probably more beneficial to like a healthier life. I'm apprehensive to the idea of being someone's emotional support only because of like I like the idea, my theory, right? I like the idea of two whole people come into a relationship and build a relationship together. Like you come whole, you deal with not you, but like Ashley, Ashley takes care of herself. I did it. I was like, pause. So Ashley take care of herself. She talked to the lady or whatever. She get herself together. She's dealing with herself. She comes to me. She's like, yo, I'm really lifting this load. I'm like, yo, let me help you lift it. Not she has no idea this load is here. She comes to me weighing more than she's supposed to weigh, and I'm dealing with stuff, and I'm like, damn, I thought this was 115 pounds, and she's carrying a 100-pound boulder with her I didn't know about. She's aware of that 100-pound boulder. I'm carrying Ashley. Ashley needs help. I get down and I help her out to lift that boulder, but then we go back to walking, at the proper weight. You see what I'm saying? It's almost exactly like working out, right? Like somebody tells you 135 pounds, you expect 135 pounds. You get on there as 235. That's a different amount of effort. You could hurt yourself only putting 135 pounds of effort into something that's 235 pounds. You can't do it that way. So I'm apprehensive to it because how well somebody knows their emotion, right? Because if I just make my standard, I'm gonna help this person out emotionally. How equipped are they with handling their own emotions? Because I can't lead you in taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that I'm gonna be your therapist now. I'm not saying that.
Because trauma dumping will fuck the person up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You get into a house and she comes in like, and every day it's, and this person got on my nerves, and this person did this, and I think this person's trying to sleep with me, and da-da-da. She's just constantly dumping negativity at you. Look, something that messed me up was a Rick and Morty skit. The dude said that they was like, love's the best thing in the world. He was like what's love? At best, you guys die at the exact same time, right? At worst, one of you guys died first, or even better, you guys were, and this is the part that I liked. He's like, your personalities corrode each other so much to the point of incompatibility. And I think that someone that trauma dumps will corrode the relationship to the point where you guys hate each other but stay together. You know what I'm saying?
I've been there. Been there, done that. Yeah.
That's my man up.
Been there, done that.
Like I heard it and I was like, damn. Bro. Like really people's personalities, how they behave can affect you to the point where it corrodes, right? That's the best word I ever heard. It corrodes you. It means you have no willful change. It's involuntary. It will corrode you into a different person than who you were when you first got in a relationship.
Absolutely.
And that scares me. So when you say the emotional part, my apprehension, right? I don't think it's wrong because I think that's a very mature way to go about it. And honestly, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you one of these because that was deep. I'm definitely gonna clip that up and make myself look good. Clip all that up. I'm gonna take your face off, put my face in the chair.
Oh, damn. At least give me my voice. Keep my voice.
I'm gonna give you a voice. I'll give you a voice. It's gonna be my face though. AI's a motherfucker. But but I like that because I think that's a very mature way to go about it. I'm apprehensive in my own way because I think that taking care of somebody's emotional state can lead to corrosion.
Oh, yeah.
So I worry about it.
Yeah, it does.
I appreciate that, bro. That's
No
good
problem,
people.
man.
Ashley, I'm coming back to you, bro.
Y'all take care, man.
Coming back to me, okay.
Yeah, because you said the security part, then we said 50-50. So what is in a relationship, what does a man taking care of you look like then? Like give me some qualities of a man that's taking care of you.
Care of me?
Yeah, that's taking care of his woman, right? So you his woman, how is a man taking care of you? What are some qualities you look for?
Right. So I want to be nurtured. I want to be, and when I say nurtured, like I want to be watered. I want to feel like I am appreciated. I have value. You know what I'm saying? And that can be done in numerous of ways. I mean, being that I'm taking care of home on the regular, you can sit here, huh? You can sit here. Okay. Being that I'm taking care of home on the regular, I might need a mommy day, right? And so that acknowledgement, right, that I'm not a robot, you know. So that part, taking care of everything financially. What else? Emotional support. And I just want to feel protected. And I want to be guided in a way that is going to provide longevity in not only our immediate family, but for generations to come.
I have to fight the urge to ask, what do you bring to the table? Because that's what
What do
niggas
I
know.
bring to
That's
the
what
table?
niggas normally ask. I'm not asking that. That wasn't the question. The conversation was, how do you feel taken care of? I don't think it needs to be. I think it is a transaction, but I don't think I need to ask that question because I'm not gonna disrespect the fact that we got the answer we're looking for. Let's go ask Monty. Now, my expectation is that Monty is not going to answer this question. That's my expectation. I'll be surprised if he does. We're gonna find out though. Monty Mon. Question of the day, Brody. How does a man take care of his woman?
How?
Yeah, as you as a man, how do you take care? We won't put you on, brother.
I'm gonna do all this well. I'm gonna respect her for one. I'm gonna spoil her.
Spoil it and respect her. Respect, I feel like, come with everything. You gotta respect the man in this chair. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect everybody. That's not very romantical.
It's a little different though with females. When I say respect, meaning like you ain't gonna really be out there looking at nothing else. You know, you're just gonna pretty much all about her.
Faithful.
That's a good word.
Faithful in the sense of like, I'm not gonna make her look stupid in these streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might not cheat, but I'm also not gonna give the time of day to one of these, Thaddeanas running around here. Okay. Respect. I like that. I like that. Note that on the pod. I like that he said respect. All right, so you said spoiler. What's spoiling her look like?
Just doing some of the things that she likes to do, whatever makes her happy. Spending a little money. You can spoil her by spending time. Catering to her, pretty much. You know.
Monty, like, look, man, I don't even like him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I ask you the question? How does a man take care of his woman? You as a man, how do you take care of your woman? What are some things that you do to take care of your woman?
Well, in one simple word is to protect her femininity.
Protect her femininity. Now that is a hot button one because Labiquita, LGBT, that's my new way of saying it. I don't know if you know that, Labiquita. But femininity is not a real thing. So when you say femininity, how do you define femininity?
Well, a woman needs her time, to feel like a woman. But let's say she's married, has a kid.
To you?
Yes, let's say she's married, has a kid with me, and she works. So the man has to help out with everything he can, pay the bills, and give her time to herself. To do her shopping, take care of her nails, do all these things that she was doing before you.
So I have this theory, right? That when a woman becomes pregnant with a child, it changes their body to the point where they have this feeling that they don't know who they are anymore because they've gone through so much changes with this person growing inside of them, pushing a person out of them. Everything's kind of out of whack. So they spend this time after childbirth where they're trying to find themselves again, right?
Yes.
Where they're trying to reconnect with who they were prior to growing that person inside of their body. And the man, we get into this sacrificial, most men, right? I wouldn't say every man, but man will get into this sacrificial state where parenthood starts when the child's born. For them, parenthood started as soon as they started growing a baby in their stomach, right? Whereas men, our parenthood doesn't actually start. We don't connect the way they connect until that child comes out of them. Then we're like, oh shit, my kid's here. I held him, I held her. Oh my God, and we just sacrifice. I'll do anything. I will die for this kid. You know what I'm saying? Whereas they're like, how do I live again? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I get back to where I was? So I understand the utility of a mommy day or a day to themselves because they need a day for exploration to kind of reconnect, to try to get back. Even though they're not, you can never go back to it, they are trying to find that connection. It's not getting back, they're trying to reconnect with who they are after child. And some women do great and have 4 or 5 kids and fucking snap into it, go back to Pilates. You know what I mean? And some women, postpartums, some women, depression, you know what I'm saying? Like, some women never get back to it. All right, brother, thank you again.
I'll take care.
So I 100% agree with the idea that giving her time to reconnect with herself is absolutely necessary. That's a great one. How else do you take care, other than, you know, giving her time for herself, how else do you connect, or not connect, but how else do you take care of your woman?
Well, just support her emotionally. I'll give you an example, okay? I was in New York on Valentine's Day.
Congratulations.
Well, I wasn't with my wife.
Oh, hell no, bro. Don't say that, man.
I know. Hold on. So, I had ordered her like this nice bouquet of flowers. For some reason, they had a hard time delivering the flowers to her. So you know what I did? I drove back on Valentine's Day just to deliver them myself.
This nigga married. Y'all cannot hide this, man. I'm telling you right now, the flowers don't get there. I love you, baby. I'm not driving from New York to give you flowers. You be all right. It's every day is the 14th. But my man, he said to make her feel, my wife got her motherfucking flowers on Valentine's Day. I respect the shit out of you, bro.
Oh, thank you.
You a good dude, man.
Appreciate it.
How long you been married?
5 years.
5 years. Well, would you say that getting to 5 years was hard and now it's easy, or was it easy getting to 5 years?
I guess they varied. Like some years were harder than others. So it's not necessarily like through time it gets easier. I wouldn't say that. You know, different things come up. So that's just life.
If you could give yourself advice on the day you got married, right, to help things be easier for these 5 years, one thing, what advice would you give yourself?
Back then, I would say do more. Do more. Because I honestly, in the beginning, I wasn't doing enough, I'll be honest with you. So I learned to help out more. Even like doing stuff like the dishes and, you know, just helping out here and there, picking up stuff up. Just wherever you can. It makes life easier for both of you.
That's fucking great, man. Hey, man, you was right. He was a better dude. Hey, Monty, he's better than you. He should cut hair. Your ass should fuck out. He should cut hair. You get the fuck out of here. You know, don't beat her. You know what I mean? Don't really. He'll keep my hands to myself. That always makes him happy. Nah, he ain't say that, but still. All right, let's get my man. Hey. Kathy, I have a question for you, mama.
Yes, honey.
How does a man take care of a woman? Well, I'm asking about relationships. So for you, how is a man supposed to take care of his woman?
A man take care of women, feed the woman, laundry,
Laundry. I love that laundry's on the list.
cooking.
Man has to cook?
Yes.
So I have to feed you and cook for you.
Okay. Feed, cook, clean, almost everything.
What does a woman do? I see. I want to stay away from
Woman-
asking that question.
Share.
Shit.
Do half and half.
Oh, we do half and half. So you 50-50? Yo, I was trying to get Ashley. I'm about to get her too. I'm about to get one in the front,
Don't
one in
make
the back.
more money for the woman.
If I make more money and you make less money, you still 50-50?
Yes.
I fucking love, I love Kathy. I love Kathy. Kathy, you
I
can't.
love
don't
you
go
too.
nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna lock that in, bro.
He cheating on you,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Nah, I told you, Kathy know the deal. Your first time, you hating ass, botanical ass nigga. You hating? Yeah, I said it.
Oh, you want to talk about plants?
Yo, chill, bro, chill. Yo, my man won't fight me unless I talk about his plants.
Hey,
First,
Red,
I'm
you
gonna
talking about
I'm gonna take one of them shits home. He'll never see it again.
Red.
I take one of them joints home. You know what's gonna happen to that? You know what happened to the last one?
If he
You know what
come-
happened to the last one?
Hey, if he come up missing, it's because he got one of my plants.
Bro, I'm stealing one of these pots, yo. Stealing one of these pots. So my question to you, right, Char? I had this thing online.
Okay.
Homie was like, hold on a second. Hold on, take care.
Bet. Appreciate you.
So I read this thing online where the guy was like, my woman is submissive to me because I take care of my woman. He said, I take care of my woman. I pay all the bills. I fix things. I clean things. I book flights. I put money in her bag, even when she doesn't need any because she has her own bag. I listen to her. I support her emotionally. And then she's willfully submissive to me. And and my woman's an alpha woman. You know what I'm saying? She an alpha, but she still submits to me. Now, to me, that didn't sound submissive at all. He sounded like a fucking punk. That was to me. If that's how his relationship works, go ahead. But I didn't like him making the standard of how a man takes care of a woman to me, not even servitude. To me, it was the discernment, right? Because I like those things to do for my woman. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say all of them are my job, but I think all those are provisions that you provide to your girl when needed and when necessary, or if that's how y'all work. I'm not against doing those things, but as a standard for masculinity or as the standard for being the man in a relationship, I feel like the lack of discernment will lead you into taking care of the wrong people. So I was apprehensive, right? It bothered me. It bothered to the point where I'm still talking about it, right? So I was curious for us, or for you specifically, how do you take care of your woman, right? Like, what are the qualities you think that you bring to the table? The qualities that you exude in a relationship, and also what are some examples of those qualities and things that you do?
Just being responsible, being a man, like handling man stuff.
That's very broad.
No, I'm about to.
You want to land the plane? My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just doing man stuff. I don't think because you handle all the bills makes your woman submissive. If she's submissive, it's because of her culture and how she's raised, and she knows that though this is how I treat a man. So it's not because I'm doing this and doing that. It's because that's in her brain. But
That's in her personality.
That's
You're
in
not
her personality.
you're not taking care of her into submission. She's
Yeah,
either
that-
submissive or she's not.
Yeah, that's in her upbringing. But being a man is just like, taking care of being responsible. Taking care of what you need to take care of.
I love that actual submission is not this acquired thing in every woman. It's in their upbringing. I think that's like, because the discernment was bothering me, right? So you get a woman who is submissive to her man by nature versus getting a woman who's submissive to her man through bartering. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why it bothered me, because I felt like he gave up everything to try to get this woman to submit, when really you just doing everything for her. There's nothing to submit to, because you only ask for something. You only ask for one thing every 6 months. The rest of the time you cooking, cleaning, booking flights, putting money in her bag. You're doing everything for her anyway. So yeah, I could do this one thing. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing 20 things to get that one thing out of her, and that's crazy to me. But all right. So what you said the other things were, what are some examples
Examples
of you taking care of your woman? What's an example?
So we have to define a relationship. Is it my girlfriend? Is it my wife?
Give me the differences, because people keep asking that, wife or girlfriend. What the fuck is the difference? You living with a woman that's not your wife. You take care of her differently. Do you take care of the woman that lives with you that is your wife? Because why she living with you if you're gonna take care of her differently?
So if it's your girlfriend and you're leading up to you guys being together for her to be your wife, then you're gonna do the things that a man's supposed to do to make sure that or to make her want to be your wife. So with me, I'm saying that to say, like, I'm a provider. So I'm gonna provide with my wife what I think that my wife or my household needs, and it's not just maybe her, because she might have a kid or two or whatever, right? So I'm gonna provide whatever the household needs. And
Are you a 50-50 nigga?
nah,
So you take care of 100% of the bills in your house?
I ain't gonna say 100%, but
I want you to say 100%.
No. I'm probably like, I'll take care of what I can take care of, but I'm not just like whatever you make is yours. You know what I mean? Like, we can have a household account, and you can put some money into this household account, and we can build, and both of us have something.
So if I took care of all the bills that my girl made, I made 70K, she made 30K. I took care of all the household bills. Our household account, she would contribute, I don't know, maybe 10 grand a year, 15 grand a year, 10 grand a year. She contributes into the household account so that we have this household money. I put like 3 grand, maybe 2 grand, but she puts majority of the household account is the money that she's put into there for us to have this, like, just in case something goes wrong. That'd be like the ideal situation for you. I ain't mad at that, to be honest with you, because then I know that there's something happening with the money that she's making outside of it sitting in her pocket and her doing little things, runoffs or whatever case may be, or buying gifts for the holidays and shit like that. But a household account sounds dope. Honestly, not mad at it. That sounds a little big manish. Like, I like that. At first, everybody else that said it kind of pissed me off, because I was like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Like, I don't get it. Like, here, why work? If you making 70% of the money, right? You making 70K, she making 30K. Or she does one of those things. 'Cause Kevin Samuels used to do this all the time, right? How much money does your man need to make? She was like, oh, he needs to make 100,000. Okay, cool. How much money you plan to make? I don't know, maybe 50. Okay, so you're making 50K a year. He's making 100K a year. How much do you want him to pay the bills? Oh, 100%. So you want him to pay all the money for the bills. Are you gonna have kids? She was like, yes. How many? 2 kids. Okay, so you have 2 kids, which means you're gonna be home for 2 years, and you have to take care of those kids. Someone take care of those kids, right? So he's paying all the bills out of $100,000, and you sitting on $50K. Why are you working at all?
Right.
Can he cheat? She said, can he cheat? He goes, can he cheat? Can he go out? Can he have other women? So he can't have other women. He has to deal with you and your job schedule, deal with the fact you're not taking care of the kids. Someone else has to raise the kid. He's like, it doesn't function the same way that I like it to function. So it bothered me because I'm like, logistically, it don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing. Like, y'all gotta, like, come on, like.
But the household account makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, if I took care of everything and my girl made whatever amount of money she made and I was like, yo, I'll take care of all the bills, you stack for us, and I'm a provide for us, and you stack for us so we can do things. After 6-7 months, I'm like, yo, let's take a trip. Let's take a vacation, take a break. Get a break month. I know bills are covered. If I took, because, I'm self-employed, so I do all my business in a month, so I could take that month off and not coast, but like we could do something for a month. Literally hang out, be home, because we've stacked up enough money where we can cover the bills for a month and enjoy each other and enjoy family. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot.
But the thing is, if you go on vacation and you come off of vacation and bills is due, then you shouldn't have been on vacation.
I'm saying if you stacking bread to take a vacation.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm glad that you're stacking and y'all going. But if y'all just going and then y'all get back, you like, oh, rent in 2 days and light bill and like.
Nigga, we literally just said we're doing your thing and then just taking advantage of some of the some of the benefits is that you can do things like that because she doesn't stack 40% of her income is sitting in a bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do things like that. She took a whole year to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that when both of y'all in there. I mean, I don't think 50-50 makes sense if you're making 70, she's making 30. But that aside, how else you take care of her? One guy said emotionally, security. A lot of the things that I heard from the beginning of it was physically taking care of her. They were like, we split bills 50-50, but I'm going to be able to protect her.
Physical.
Physically taking care of her.
That's not physically taking care of her.
Physically taking care of her like if somebody came in and threatened the house. Not paying the bills. No, you convoluting the thing. No. I'm talking about if somebody breaks into the house, they would be able to take care of that for her, right? And I was like, if that's the only thing you offering, that's no different from her just offering butt. Like if you just saying that you beat a nigga up, you could beat a nigga up from live down the block.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, because any woman want to feel secure, right?
Facts.
Right, but it's not like yo, I'm just gonna beat up every dude I see on the street. You know what I mean?
So one of the things I heard was like listening to your man. It was like you got to learn that at home, as they were saying, right? You learn that at home with your brothers and your father and your uncles. When I tell my daughter don't go outside after 9 p.m., I'm not telling. It's control. I'm telling her not to do something. I ain't telling her don't do this because someone can come snatch you, someone can get rid of you, da-da-da. She has to trust that I'm telling her something to keep her safe, and she has to follow that. She learns leadership through me instructing her, stay in the house, don't leave the house after 9. Now, kids are going to do what they want to do and shit like that, but the idea is that she learns the lesson of following instruction, being led, you know what I'm saying? So she can be a good woman, good wife to her man. The one was saying that her brothers and her father said, don't go to this side of town. She says, I don't go to that side of town because that side of town has problems. Things happen to people on that side of town, and they don't want to have to go to that side of town and put themselves at risk. Because you go to that side of town, some man get in your face, your brothers go out there to get in that man's face, he gets shot, you lose your brother over you not listening, you not being led. So I'm like, it really is important to have someone who has those foundational skills. Like that's why I think I fucks with what you were saying before. You don't teach them that, they have it already. Because she learned from her brothers and her fathers that you have to listen to your man and have a man that you're comfortable with telling you shit that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Not telling you don't go through my phone. You go through my phone, you go find what you're looking for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga, you insecure with a nigga. You feel like you got through his phone like the nigga you need to be with. You know what I'm saying? Be with a dude when you ain't thinking about going through his phone. You know? I like that a lot. I think today's podcast was fun, man. I didn't get to talk to Sean. I don't know where Sean went.
Where'd he go?
I ain't seen him since the pod started. I mean, it's my fault though, right? Because Red didn't wake me
Team Red.
Red didn't wait. First off, you ain't got to yell, man. It's a microphone. You just spiked out the... Hey, thank you guys for coming through today. Appreciate you guys for doing the podcast. For coming to the podcast. I'm going to try to do it at 12 p.m. on Fridays. I apologize for being late.
Check ball up top.
I was late today. I'm not listening to him. I didn't make it in today, all right? And I want to apologize to the internet. I didn't make it in. But it's okay, though, because I was here. We had an excellent pod. It is okay. It's not okay with him, but he don't take care of his plants anyway. Come here. Let me show you something. Look at this plant. Look at this. This is what he want me. This is what he yelling at me over. Look what he do to his plants. It's dying in the corner. He got it in the corner. It's on punishment. It's on punishment in the corner, and he yelling at me. Take care of your plant before you yell at me. I'll be on time when that plant's alive. All right, so I'll catch y'all next Friday. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Love y'all.
My homeboy Red gave me some tips.
We gonna come back next week. If that shit's still dying in the corner, we kicking his ass. All right, man. Peace out.